I used to believe love was the safest kind of password, something unbreakable, untouchable. But I was wrong. It all began with a sound. Zippers. Soft, repetitive, too deliberate to be random. Every time I stepped into the shower, I'd hear the faint rustling of my laptop bag. At first, I brushed it off as paranoia. But in my world, paranoia keeps you alive. I'm a cybersecurity analyst. I build firewalls, trace breaches, anticipate betrayal. I just never expected the next breach would come from the person I share my bed with. Laura and I have been married 8 years. We met at a tech startup conference. She was radiant, inquisitive, asking about encryption and firewalls like she genuinely cared. Back then, I thought curiosity meant connection. Now, I know it meant reconnaissance. Laura was elegant, graceful, the kind of woman who never forgot anniversaries but always forgot to charge her phone. I funded her dreams, her boutique, our vacations, even that Porsche she called an investment in happiness. I thought we were building a future. Turns out, she was building an exit. The first warning came wrapped in perfume. A notification on my tablet. A decline charge for $3,400 at a luxury spa in Bali. My card, my name. But I hadn't left the country in months. When I brought it up, she laughed, said it must have been an accident. I smiled, nodded. But in my field, accidents leave footprints. So I set a trap, a black titanium card, tucked half visible in my laptop bag, linked to a decoy account I'd coded myself. $57,000 sat in it, just enough to tempt without raising suspicion. The account was wired through a sandbox server. Any transaction would ping my system first, logging every move she made. The next morning, I went through my routine. Shower running, bag unzipped. She took the bait. By the next day, the card had nearly $50,000 in charges. 5-star hotels, designer stores, 2 business-class tickets to London. Her name and Damien's. The client who suddenly needed her marketing advice every night. That was the moment the ache inside me hardened into something else. Not heartbreak, but data. Pure, cold evidence. I stared at the numbers and smiled, because the card wasn't just fake. It was forensic. Each swipe triggered location data, timestamps, device fingerprints. Within hours, I had her entire itinerary mapped. Where she stayed, what she ordered, who she was with. I watched her life unfold through transaction logs. Champagne at 3 a.m., hotel record signed under Mr. and Mrs. I didn't confront her. I fortified. I moved funds quietly, closed joint accounts, transferred property titles under my firm's name. Even the house, her dream home, was refinanced 2 days before her flight. She never noticed. She was too busy posting selfies in hotel robes. While she sipped wine at the Ritz, I finalized my counterattack. Every purchase she made flagged as fraud in my system, automatically tagging Damien's details with it. By the time she came home, his name was permanently blacklisted from every major financial institution. On paper, her little getaway looked like a coordinated credit card scam. In her name, she returned a week later, tan, grinning, dragging her suitcase through the door. "Love the spa trip," she said. "You should try being spontaneous sometime." I met her eyes, towel draped around my neck from the gym. "Spontaneity suits you," I said. She didn't see the chill in my stare, just a husband too drained to argue. Perfect. That night, I compiled everything, receipts, photos, logs, into an automated report. A digital confession she'd unknowingly written with every tap and swipe. At sunrise, I sent it anonymously to her bank's fraud department and CC'd the London hotel chain. By noon, her phone was buzzing nonstop. Blocked transactions, frozen cards, calls from investigators. By evening, the police showed up. She called me from the station, voice cracking. "They think I stole something. You have to tell them." "I already did," I said calmly. "What truth?" she demanded. "That the card wasn't real." There was a pause, then panic. "You set me up." I let the hum of my computer fill the silence. "No," I said, "you did that yourself." Click. It took days for the mess to untangle. Technically, she was cleared. But her boutique's account was frozen. Her partners pulled out and Damien vanished. Deleted his accounts. Changed his number. Disappeared like smoke. She came home once more, mascara streaked down her face. "I made a mistake," she whispered. "We can fix this." I looked at her the way I look at corrupted code. "No, Laura, you tried to hack the wrong system." She crumbled onto the kitchen floor, sobbing. "Once, that might have broken me. Now, it just confirmed how complete the reset was." A week later, I filed for divorce. The court granted me full ownership of the house, the assets and the savings, all safely locked under my company's IP trust. She walked away with nothing but her passport and a lesson in security. They say revenge is best served cold. I disagree. It's best served digital, silent, traceable, irreversible. Sometimes when I step into the shower, I still hear that faint sound of zippers. But now it makes me smile. Every system needs a test, and she was mine. Love, like code, only works when it's trusted. And when it's not, you debug it permanently.